Welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and so today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Mixmaster. Number 53 in this line. Well, yeah, see it's number 53 in this line. It is a lot of parts are movie accurate on this Voyager figure. He forms the head of Prime Mode. I'm gonna tell you this: the instructions suck for this figure. They suck for this figure. It's just the way how Hasbro made them. But yes, they do suck on this figure. The instructions do suck on this little figure. It's mostly when you're going to transformation stuff, which granted that's literally all they show. If I can get the shoulder pads off, so I can at least show that off. Backing them again too, which I didn't bring it in the video, which that's I also unboxed the long haul there. And you just put them. And you do this last bit, and then I can actually turn on the camera. Yeah, so I believe Thursday's gonna be Scavengers review. Boy, that's gonna be a pain to film on camera. Well, not really a pain, it's just a giant figure I'm working with on free. Which those are the best times. When it's a giant figure, and it's a small area. Yeah, to film it. Those are always the best times. But there I pretty much gotten back into its default pose. Which I'll turn on that camera in that quick. Take seconds. Trying to better match this pose while you came out of the box. There, I believe that's how we came out with a package. Granted. Okay, one last bit. To flip up. I don't think I did that until transformation. It was mostly kind of in a hunched pose, and you had to transform it a lot before putting in. The inside was backdrop too. And it comes with a few different parts. Yeah, I'll quickly turn on the camera, but anyways, welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. So I'm going to kind of put it back into the box how it came out of the box, and then the box just falls over. Yeah, I'll quickly turn the camera on in a quick sec. its clamshell. Well, the box end. And this is the second to last one out of box for further constructions. So yeah, I'll quickly turn on the camera. Quick set. See. I'm just gonna at least put like all the accessories off, which the three parts don't line up in alt mode / combine mode. But yeah, he does combine to form Debbie's head. So I'm just gonna quickly manage to stand this up like I did to the high tower. And I reviewed him last Thursday. So far we're up to number 5 on the studio series Constructicons. This is the well set wave 2. There we go, stand up in a good pose. Okay, one side won't really balance all that well. Well, granted, it's not in its robot mode. There. It's going to be old for a second. You turn on this camera so you can actually see the figure. There, I got it well centered. It's supposed to say good. You can see the other parts for Mixmaster right in front of me. I'm just going to bring this one a little bit forward. There, so you can see all the parts that you get out of the box. So I'm going to, speaking of box, let's take a look at the box, which the backdrop's going to fall. Oh my god, the figure didn't fall over. This before I turn the camera off. So I'm just going to remove all these accessories. We're going to take a look at this when I attach them. So you can see the front of the this part's right where I'm reviewing it. See the front to probably tell me price there on about symbol generations. Transformers right there. You can see the backdrop, which I quickly put in. There's the image of the robot mode. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Studio Series Constructicon Mixmaster, Decepticon symbol 53. This side of the box is Debbie's head mode, Devastator's head, which we'll actually be taking a look at for combine mode. There's Devastator's head again. Bottom of the box, well, side of the box, Autobot symbol, Authentic Transformers, other side. Studio Series, right there. Use a Voyager class. We're done with the deluxes too, by the way. There's that scope, and there's 53 at the top. Speaking of the top of the box, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen with the glare from the light. Bottom box, literally nothing. And on this side, yes, it does say Voyager class, so you know what size. Okay, flip him to the back. Big screen inspired scale, detail, backdrop. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Constructicon, Mixmaster, Pyramid, Desert Battle Scene. There's some robot mode as I'm hitting the parts. Over here. There's a Mac right there. Showing license. There's the truck mode, robot mode, 21 steps, air, backdrop. There's that for the box. Now I can have room, so now I'm getting like slide Mixmaster forward. So once you open up the box all the way, it will reveal. Will reveal. Can you please? Yeah. The tray where the figure sit. Where the figure sat. But the backdrop mostly. Just throw this back in here because this is where it's going to be going. Or I'm done this reveal. yes, there's that for that. Or for the box. But there's a few things like you get in the box. Okay, so I'm gonna slide him forward. Let's see, like fall. Well, now he's mostly been falling. Okay, now we're getting fall. So that's Mixmaster. Flip the box around to set Devastator's head right there. Transformers right there. And sideways a little bit. It's gonna bump the figure over. Okay. Transformers right there. Other side is 53 Studio Series, which is this way. Let me back there. Studio Series right there. The back of it's just cardboard. You can see Pyramid Desert and Balancing, where you can see Devastator combined. Autobot symbol. Transformers Authentic right there. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen right there. So now I'm just going to quickly extend this backdrop. Extend it on both sides and then just set it for there. Let me just bend that back. That's literally kind of the best time that I almost got it all in frame. First try, too. So I'm going to bring this side in a little bit more. Maybe back right there. That's fine. There, I got it all in frame. As I want to make this part, so I'll show off the other things we get in the box. So I can see it's like kind of leaning forward here. Let me see if I can bring it back. Alright, so that way it looks more straight. If I lean back, it gives it a little bit more. Here, I can probably bring it back right there. There, that looks good. So that way you can see the full picture. Okay. Of the backdrop. Plus that does give me a little room to work range wise. So there, that's done. You get the one piece of paper that everyone loves. This white porn piece of paper. Right out to the side. Oh, you don't really need that. And there are your instructions. Yes, you're going to need instructions. Granted, you could just go look through a video and see this transformation. Which the instructions are kind of bad. Problem. Studio Series Range Fallen. Let's open it up. Yeah, they're kind of bad. Look. That's it is long. See, that's the whole instructions. It's 21 steps to get into truck mode. Yeah. Kind of bad. I believe I do miss transforming a little bit. Just like get the truck mode right, but it's fine. And then look, this is, so if you thought this is okay, well, you can, well, say this is okay. I like how you see the purple for the steps. There, it's enough room to put spacing right. The back of it's worse. Because now, if you have glasses on, you can see you have to follow every one of the steps to get your end goal. And then, yes, it tells you how to connect him to the next bot, which he's not like out until next Thursday's review. And there's the combine mode. which I'll show you how to, well, do that once I tackle the Devastator video, which I'll go into how to connect all 8 Constructicons together. By the way, we're on the 5th review, so there's only 3 more Constructicons left. Okay, anyways, let me show you how to connect his parts. And I'll put him into his, well, a normal stance so he doesn't look like this all night. Or all morning, depending on when you're watching this review, or even from the future. So, well, I'll connect the shoulder pads first, which that's actually what the instructions tell you to do first. But here, I'll transform him into a bit much more normal stance for Mixmaster. Well, not really transform him. Well, bring that up, out. Bringing this up on the hinge, then back a little bit. Bringing that down, straighten out the arms and the claw. There, that's one side done. Well, some at least looks a little bit more pleasing. Straighten that down, bring down that claw. There. And bring up the feet. Now this time, some of the feet, just give it like a little bend. A knee bend, because he's gonna need that. This way. Now instructions don't tell you this. Just want to bring these little pieces out. So that they're kind of more aligned with these smaller stacks. And that will fill out Mixmaster's chest. Which I'll, granted, I won't talk about posability detail instead. Right now, I'm still transforming it like I'm getting into the box stuff. But there, so that way you can at least get a look how he looks fully standing. Out of the box. And these arms is, oh, there's one came down. That's why it was like hanging a little bit lower. Okay. But there, so you can see that's his robot mode. Okay, so you're gonna take these shoulder bits. Granted, I'll take a much better look at these in the robot in alt mode. So now, granted, you can see there's little peg holes right there. Well, these clips that will clip onto these bits at the shoulder. These pegs right there, it will just clip on to. And let me flip that sped up. Until we're not done with robot mode yet. So I just want to align up and peg in. Yeah, I just realized I'm off camera. There's going to be one side for the left, and then there's going to be one side for the right. Just clip it in. There, I got it clipped on. So you can see that will fill out his shoulder. And so we gotta do a little transformation on it. Do the same thing from this other side. But just align that little notch with it and then peg it on. As it's a little back heavy, so just there. Just get it aligned on that peg and then push it down. Now that's good, and that's connected. That's Mixmaster shoulders done. I'll rotate these in a little bit, or straighten these down. There, so he's going to be kind of leaning forward. There, so you can see the shoulders. Now, the instructions tell you to bring them a little bit up. Like maybe fully extend them. Which granted, this is for alt mode configuration. I'll show you how I display them when I talk about visibility. That's how the instructions tell you to display it. So you just want to bring this hinge up all the way, and then, well, not all the way. So that way you can see the mixing drum on the shoulder. And that's your Mixmaster done for the instructions. But here I said, take this bit. We're gonna flip Mixmaster 180. So you're gonna pop up this black piece right by inside. Just pop it up. Granted, that's gonna be Devastator's teeth, but I'll talk about that when we get to Debbie mode. So let me get that back part up. Now I want to just take this bar piece right there and then just slide it in the back, right around here, into the mouth. Okay. And then that will secure in. I had to do it off camera, but I can get it done. There, it's snapped, and that will complete Mixmaster's backpack. There you have your Studio Series Mixmaster. So let's get into some details. So that's articulation. Here's the sides of him and the back of him. Okay, for some detail / articulation, you can see like black pipes right there. You can see the shoulders. You can see that silver right there on the arms. Up there. There, so it's more straight as I bump the camera. Okay, there's that. You can see there's the feet. Trying to, I just saw they were kind of off. They weren't really like the same pose. Let me see if I can fix that. There. That should at least help fix the wobbly. I mean, yeah, the way how its backpack is, you have to lean forward a little bit more. Or if you pose the feet just right. Anyways, here's the head. I'm sure really there I found a good spot to hold it. Head, which you can see pretty well. He does have red eyes. Or no, he doesn't have red eyes. His face is all just silver and black. That's his face right there. You can see like the chest detail now. The smokestacks, these two little bits. Let me bring them back. There's that. There's the side. Okay, head articulation. This bit, no hinge, can move all the way up forward. So you can look down. And I can look back, up. Oh, and if it gets stuck right there, you have to bring the shoulder down and then remove the head. It gets stuck. Okay, but the base of the head can look, rotate full 360. Yes, the smokestacks can move out of the way, and they can, but yeah, the end can look up on that hinge and then down. So depending on where you have it. There, you can see hands were in the way. Shoulders are going to be the same. Rotation right there. So yes, you can see a full 360 rotation. There is no bicep swivel up here. These bits can hinge back, forward, they can move up, they can sit back, they can actually also sit back, and they can also hinge forward all the way. Just all the way. There, they can hinge forward all the way that far if you want. Granted, the instructions will tell you to leave them halfway. Or that way there is a joint, so you can bring the arm down that much, but or up, and then forward, that far, and back. So you can count that as a butterfly joint, maybe. So bicep swivels right here. Full 360, and this hand can go all that far down, this far up. Claw can go that far down, that far up, so you can just show you the hollowness of his hand. Okay, there's that. There's going to be no waist swivel on him due to the way it is designed. Well, that was designed. Okay, anyways, legs can go that far, that far out. Thigh swivel that far forward, that far back. That far back, that far forward. So yeah, you can get his high kicks in. Should have worked more on the back kicks. Oh wait, there, they can hinge up to that far, sorry. Okay. Thigh swivel, I already showed that off. Knee bend. Right there, single knee joint. This foot can go this far forward and back all the way due to transformation. So there's that. So now I'll get a few comparisons. Once I show Scrapper's review, you'll see all 8 in robot mode and then all 8 in alt mode when I get to Overlord's review. But I have many other reviews still to go. Okay, I'll show you how I post him after I do comparisons. Speaking of comparisons, speaking of, I usually also like these speed bends all the way down, so that way they're more straight, flat. But Mixmaster just work. Wait, see those knee bends on the right side loose a little bit. So I said, put that in your cement mixer. Good, yo. How are you doing, Adam? But yeah, Adam, Josh summoned you last night on the stream. You didn't appear. I DM'd you on Insta and told you were summoned, but you didn't see it. Greetings, Ultimate Wolf. How are you doing, Adam? Okay, for a size comparison wise, here he is with Studio Series Darkmoon Prime. But yeah, Josh did summon you last night when I was doing Martial out of the classes. You didn't even show up. So that I even DM'd you on Insta. You've been summoned too. Yeah, so you can see Mixmaster is a smaller Voyager compared to a Leader by scale. But there's that, and here he is with Revenge of the Fallen, Megatron. I was sleeping, ran out of line and got bored. Aw. Okay. But yeah, Josh did summon you and you didn't show up. It's just like the many times you summon him, he doesn't show up. How dare you run out of line at him? And there is the Voyager Megatron. Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen. There's Max. Okay, now we're gonna see how I display Mixmaster. So I kind of showed an articulation detail. I like bring these arms forward at this hinge, so you like see that silver detail coming right at you. You can see this claws. Bring these up. I showed it off a second ago, so let me just then I like hinge these shoulders forward, so that way they're like more sitting in, closer to the body. So you said touch my Megatron. I said no. Okay, sorry, this hinge won't move. I got it to move, plus it sits forward. in a second. This one's a little iffy sometimes. There we go. Alright. So that way I at least hinge like this side, so that makes it more. Which I think that just sat a little too far. Oh, there. But so that way it's like there. Let me bring it forward. There we go. Alright, so that way like you can see that them sitting a little bit more forward. The figure, I do give them like a little bit more knee bend. And bring his foot forward a little bit more. And then I just bring that waist forward. And I just have his head staring straight at you. Down a little bit. Somewhat right there. Mega Clay is mean. Yes. Or Megatron's sister is mean too. But anyways, that's how I'll display him. So you can see the feet, which here do actually give the feet some thigh, some that flexible. Right, so I knew he was gonna fall. I was just counting on it. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly show him on the backdrop, and then we'll talk about flight stand, and then I'll put him on transformation mode. I'm just rearranging this backdrop, and yes, he will stand with all his weight until you balance him out just right. Also, it could be my joints are a little loose. I'm gonna see, but it's fine. No, you're standing right here. Oh, there we go. Just realized the head wasn't brought a little bit forward. So that way it looks like it's more forward leaning at you. And I just, brace. And there you have Mixmaster. Oh my god, you gotta roll them tighter if you don't want to lose it. Damn you, I need this spot. Oh hey, Josh is here. You got to roll them tighter if you don't want to lose joints. Yes, Josh, I will roll them tighter. And I just realized. Josh, we were literally just talking about you a second ago. Well, how you summoned him last night on the stream. On the Shadow Colossus stream. But there, that's. Hey, Wolfie, hey, and that's in robot mode. I will roll in seaweed and be Mackie. Well, very funny. Now, for the flight stand pose. Hello, Josh. I'm just gonna quickly pose this and pose. Should not be. There we go. It's now balanced. I'm just gonna quickly pose him on the flight stand. It's it's gonna be a different pose. Perhaps it's not gonna have a long leg. Probably put him on one leg pose again. I did it with the previous spot. So I had to it won't fit all the way in that spot. There. I can bring this one maybe forward so it looks like he's walking. He's gonna lean over. I can ready to see it or not. There, I brought that leg down so it kind of gives imbalance. Kind of. There's imbalance. It has a Sentinel takes the knee. I'm glad. Okay, hello, Josh. I'm glad you guys are thinking of the salmon roll. It's from them on. It's from being on them too much, or too. Oh, there, that's the flight stand pose. It's literally gonna fall over, but keep moving it. There, at least you see that, so you can see like the claws. Speaking of which, let's go into transformation. I'm glad one of you said that. So I'm gonna just take the flight stand off because I won't need it until the next review, which will be until Thursday. Or am I not using it? We'll see. This review is gonna be interesting transformation. So now I gotta literally stand him back up, which I can raise off. So stand, Mixmaster up, bring these legs in, bring that in. I'd bring a towel because then consider it. Oh, he's gonna consider it. Okay, he's gonna fall over. So we gotta give him that there. And I just bring that and I'll head back. I'll just bring these wheels forward a little bit. There we go. Now, wait, let me just hinge these back to their robot mode configuration. There, so now he has his shoulders done. Understand? So now we gotta talk about the transformation. Seriously though, they better fix that crap for Galactus. Mixmaster is breaking the first batch now. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I see it. Stripper towel. I will cut a full strippers. Yay! Slice and dice Wolverine. Yes. I'm so excited for that Wolverine game from Insomniac Games. Which I know Josh is too. He's just hiding his excitement. So first step, bring this. It's about to fall over. First step, bring this black piece down. Just push it down. And so that's first step done. Okay, second step is to knock over the light. Okay. Snap waffles. Bring these two bits up and just push them in. I want Wolverine to show up in what if. Oh my god. Josh, I don't think it will unless they add more what if episodes. Do make more what if episodes. Listen, who do you think would play him? Or no, become him? Speaking of, I need to catch up on the other what if episodes. Thanks for reminding me. Tank Gremlins. Okay, there's that. So we're gonna bring up these shoulders all the way. So just open them, just bring like them up a little bit. Bring this part up. Just rotate this up a little bit at that angle, and then just flip these bits out. I think he potentially could in season 2 without or the Fantastic Four. Epic. Or maybe the Fantastic Four. Gosh, you were so right with the last. Shh. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. I still need to catch up on that. Serious. Bring these arms. We'll bring this arm out. Okay. Out. Like so, just rotating at the bicep, and now you're gonna straighten this out. So now, that's it. Now you can see there's a tab right here. Slot. Tab right here. tab right here on the back of this foil wheel. There, you can see that tab, so just align that up. And then, well, back that in, that will, once you push that in there, that will secure that whole arm assembly into place. Do the same for the other side, just bring that up, and then still Wakanda has found its way in, ha ha ha. Or so it looks like something like that. Oh yeah, they did make their way in the, well, at least the warriors did in the Falcon Winter Soldier show. Okay, something wasn't hinged in all the way, because now I can have, nope, there we go. I just stand it. Up them all the way up. So it looks like something like that. Like, it's literally Sebastian. Okay, oh, watch out for that character, but hey. This whole next bit is easier. Mixmaster has a huge drums. Yes. So now, speaking of the drums, we're gonna work on that. So now, yeah, you want to definitely make sure these are up out of the way. So now we're gonna flip to the back and flip these ones up. And just align these up, hinge down, there, back in. I'll do the other one. Other side, bring it up. And then just bring this bit down. And tab it in. If I can. Yeah, I already know it's off camera. Hold on. I'm gonna do one side off and then I'll do that one on camera. Because there's a certain particular way you need it. And clearly I didn't get it. Right, there we go. Show your drums. Oh, I'll show you my drums. Okay, and this... one of the panels came undone, so I'm just seeing if I can redo this tab. Here in Upper Canada, we call it moose knuckle. Oh wow. Okay, by the way, there I got it done. Well, just that one side done. I'm just having that in. There. And just bring that bit up. Kamoto is Middle Eastern. Okay, so now here. Now I'm gonna show you this on one side, the blade version. Done. Now it's gonna look like that, so you can see that well. It's gonna look like that, and then with the claw up. Okay. Just give him. Alright, so it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like this side when it's done. And you're all actually leaning forward. And just rotate the drum up so you can at least see it. Right. Okay. So this side, we're gonna, well, maybe let me see if I can give it to a little bend to help it stay more, the upper body more in front. Okay, so come to this side. You just want to like make sure this panel's up all the way. Right. Rotate this around on that hinge. There is a peg, and that will peg into the back of that drum, and that should help you out. Here, let me unpeg it here. So there is a peg hole, and there's like a notch cut. There's a peg hole, and then there's the notch cut out for this next piece, and then there's a peg right there that will just line up. Yeah, to line up, peg that in, peg in the wheel. Hey Josh, did you want finish the rest of the shell work from last night? There, and so you can see that will line up, and then there's also a hook tab, hook tab right here. And the back then we'll just peg into this black part. Just want to like align up two at the same time. There we go. Wait, what? I said, did you finish watching the Shadow of War from last night? A nice item. There, and then just line these tabs. There's two tabs right there. There's the corresponding tabs that you just gotta line out and then peg that in. Josh, did you finish the rest of Shadow of Colossus last night? Not yet. Been working and preparing to take kids to college Friday. Aw, oh, damn it, Friday is when I'm doing that Pred stream on Twitch. Okay, anyways, bring up this claw. Well, it won't be like all day Friday while I'm streaming it, so it'll be mostly when I usually stream Friday night's games, when I usually stream games. But there, so you want to have it like that. Done. That's literally both steps. Granted, it's so we do it twice. I just kind of mostly did it out of order. Okay, now you're gonna rotate the whole legs around them. Oh, poop. I'm sorry, I forgot this was an 18 and up. I'm sorry. Adam, it's okay. It's okay, Adam. Whenever it's a gaming, whenever it's Monday, well, depending on the time, and whenever it's a gaming stream, that's 18 up. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now you're going to rotate this whole assembly upside down. Just rotate that around. Granted, we'll line this up later. So just rotate this whole assembly around. So that way you can now see the back of the shells right there. I said the back, I didn't say the figure fall over. So that way you can like see the back of the shells. Okay, right there. Right, so now I could probably actually lower the camera up. Straight away with the ultimate wolf funness. Do you need a timeout, Adam? Josh, I think he needs to. There was another review night that he actually did say something over the 18 up line. Go log me low. Okay, so bring this down. All right, there. Granted, you're going to do the same thing twice. It works. Okay, so that way, just straighten out the leg, bring this out, and then just lower this. And that will tab in. Now there's a peg right here. There's a peg right here, peg into right there. You don't sound good like me. Oh yeah, you're gonna go ahead and do it. There, so then now just, oh, there we can at least stand the figure up for a quick second to get a quick breather. Absolutely everything we did, the whole shoulders. Oh, there, he's in T-pose. Hold on. This would look one better if this one was up all the way. I knew he was going to do that. I was just waiting. There, you can be a Statue of Liberty. He's gonna fall over again, isn't he? Okay, now we're just gonna need to re-tab everything in. Okay, so we're gonna unseparate the front from the back, so just lower that head down right around there, and then just untap, straighten that up, bring up these smokestacks, and well, we'll get them tapped in a second. You can bring up these feet up. Alright. So then this part you got to do all at once, and I just realized this front part wasn't fully tapped in all the way. There we go. So now you're gonna bring this back. So now I just gotta talk for it. So I'll just say the tabs. So there is a peg right here at the back. Right there. This one will peg into this port right here above my thumb. Now if you see there's two ports right here. There's one peg hole right here. I believe the upper one's for truck mode, the bottom one is for combine mode. And you kind of have to rotate these bits in to get them straight. So just line up and then get them straight. And then you have to also like lift them, the mixing barrel part over the feet. Now just get everything pegged in. That's it. It's a lot easier once you know what you're doing. You can get 1/2 pegged in. And it will look something like this. There, so that's one whole side done. There. So now you're just going to do the same thing on this side. So line that up. I think we don't really use that for later. And there, so now there's a few more pegs to do. There is one right here. Or I'll do it from the side that I didn't close it. See, fuck you, Joe Biden. Watch it, well, I'm a Democrat, so it's fine. I get it. So there, that peg right there, that peg. Well, slot right here. Peg, peg, peg. That will correspond to the other pegs and lock that in. And now, there, we'll peg that in. And then there's also a peg, 2 more pegs right here on the back. There's a peg right here and a peg up there that will peg into the back. 3 pegs there. Back, granted it's multiple pegs, just line this side up. Just line up and squeeze it once you know everything's aligned. Like that. Just give it a good tight squeeze. Squeeze every other part together, even if it doesn't line up. Right there, and there you have your Studio Series Mixmaster. Granted, I need to just adjust these smokestacks. Just bring them up. There's a little notch. There is your Studio Series Mixmaster in whole mode. Okay, I'll give you this. Speaking of poop, oh my god, we know you're in your office, so. God. Wolf just said he's a Democrat. I am Josh. Poop voters papers. Okay, wait, what did I mean? I hate when it's not all the way. Neighbors ranting on neighbors. Looks great, it does, but there's one little issue in truck mode, which I'll talk about right now. So we're going to take this roll really good. This is my saves and then fire. Part of it looks good. It has the Decepticon symbol folded in. There is a Mac folded in. Right there. There's the grill of it. There's the little hood ornament. There's the cab. Like all that detail. Smokestacks, wheels. They're done, but that's more for combined mode. Here's the underneath of it. Sides of it. These rolls will. And the front one. This is stationary, molded in place, but to give it like the effect. There's the back of it. So you can see the backs of the hands and the fronts of the feet. Right there, there's the part where the cement would come out. There's the drum, but granted, it's not. Well, granted, it looks better than I have gotten it before, but granted, you could tell this whole assembly's not aligned. The silvers don't match. Line, and now for some reason I don't think it's timed down. Wait, I'll give it a squeeze at the top again. Yeah, it looks good, but yeah, so that's the only thing. Like these silvers are really aligned. Well, these top ones, the rest aren't perfect. Well, same on the other side. Bottom. It is a big truck. Let's quickly do a few comparisons and then I'll talk about combined mode. Okay, let's do a few quick comparisons. Here he is with the Revenge Fallen Prime and truck mode, which I'll play right. Laser. Yeah, Prime and Mixmaster are literally larger sized. Granted, Prime does have a different design for the Revenge of Fallen version. So you can see there's that. Lily Mixmaster is a little bit longer. Here, I'll rotate around again. This is the Revenge of Fallen Prime and the Articulation ones in the robot mode. There, right there. So yes, you can see Mixmaster has been Prime on height. Now, here he is with the Revenge of the Fallen Lane. Rampage, skip check. Oh no, don't fall. Granted, I did rearrange my original like favorites figure shelf, so from the original lines, and one of them almost just fell over when I was getting this one out. But here he is with Rampage. Notice you might see him in make appearance in robot mode when I can do combined mode Devastator. Find Debbie up for that comparison with that Revenge of the Fallen Prime one. There we go. Gosh, you usually get distracted. We should just call you Doug from up. And usually if you see a scroll, you get, or someone says scroll, you get distracted. But there, granted, it's a deluxe compared to a Voyager. Granted, this scale works a lot better, but more figure wise. But granted, one's bigger, one's smaller. Or maybe if I hinge this up. There you can hear the old rails. Hinged, there we go. Granted, also these bits. Slide forward, there we go. There, so you can, yeah, see. That's, well, they're back to back. Just, touch them. Josh. Yes, Josh, we'll do that. There we go. And then there they are, front to front. I hate the malfunctioned. You do, okay. Now let's talk about his combine mode transformation. So as I said for the previous Studio Series Constructicons, and lip lamp. Okay, as I did say for the previous Studio Series Constructicons that were reviewed, which there's also a place for. For the transformation for combine mode, you're literally undoing a bunch of the robot mode steps just to go into combine mode. So I'm gonna rotate forward. You're undoing a lot of the robot mode steps, and then you're redoing them for combine mode. Which, since he forms the head, it's gonna be a little bit easier. Slash harder, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Here's up to 30 steps of combine mode transformation. That's what you could say 29 max. 29 steps. Okay. Pull this part forward. Just get there, untab and untap. Okay, let me just get off camera. It's so tight. There, because that will reveal. Now, just set this bit off to the side. I'll say over here for a second. As that will reveal Mixmaster Devastator set. So now we're gonna untab the whole mixing barrel and bring out the smokestacks. 2. Which, yeah, you're gonna bring them out actually in a second. But now we're just gonna split these apart. So you're just gonna unpack everything. We did it there. I kind of got it done. Kind of got that done. Let me unpack this side. Lift that up. There we go. There. So bring these buttons out. Let me retype this back in for a quick second. There. Bring down. There. Bring these out. So yeah, because now they'll sit right here for a quick second. Retype this back in. Well, there's something you love instead of something you hate. Because you hate water. And you're still scared of the dark. Oh, you're how old, Josh? Okay, there. So now we did that so you can get some bonus steps out of the way. So bring these smokestacks all the way out as far as they let you. Just for a second. And bring them there. I'll hinge these a little bit forward. A bit. So now we're going to work on Deb's head. So open this part up. You can see there's some panels. Flip out, flip out. I think I did this in the wrong order. Hold on, let me check. No, I actually was doing it in the right order. And then you're doing that. Okay. Okay, Josh. Okay, so bring those panels out. I had it in the right order. There, just leave those out. Okay. There, so now pull out the head. Just push it out from the bottom. So here, let's see if I can. Oh, that's gonna, okay. How do you just kind of just put pressure on it? Like that. Hey. open these panels up, open these panels. Bring that down with these panels out. Tab these in, bring those down. Okay. Oh nose. Bring these out. So now you can see these, like, there's little small tabs at the end that will peg into these two slots right there. That will cover up the window. And just bring this up close for a second. There, that will be part of Devastator's head. I think that was all of it. We got to do the whole arm leg assembly. So now we're just going to kind of put these mixing drums, well, kind of in position. Well, yeah, get these mixing drums in position. Bring these claws down onto untap. Flip this in. You can hinge this up. We're literally going to do this on both sides. At least I know both this and prime. Unpeg. So now we're going to kind of get back in robot mode, but not. Once you untap this assembly from the back. There we go. I just got 1 pound to unpeg. Just repeg this side in. There we go. And just small kind of into this up for a second. And you also hinge these forward like I did for robot mode configuration. That's combined, well, part of combined mode. So now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. A Devastator. Actually, I'll just leave this up for a second. Now I'm just like, adding the little support pieces so that way it doesn't fall. So we're just going to literally undo this whole piece. So you'll want to hinge back as much as you can. Unpeg and then just swing this whole part forward. Like so. And then I'll re-tab that back in because that wasn't supposed to come untapped. Again, there. So now flip that bit forward, hinge in. I almost pinched my fingers. Bring this bit back. So granted, we're going to get the correct orientation, which is like right around there. Just bring this forward so we can like have a little clearance for plan. So it's not easier when lining pieces up. Now I believe you actually can bring the smokestacks back in. Okay, yeah, now you can bring in the piece. Now we're going to basically do all of the leg transformation. Okay. So yeah, you can bring the smokestacks, but you're all out. Which, yeah, you're supposed to bring these down. Bring them up for a step. So they're kind of like that. Right, so I'll get it lined up in a second. This is what I just do for now. Which granted, bring these smokestacks up back into their truck mode configuration. You can. That's where you have to like rotate side. Just bring them up. Just do that. So here, I'll just rotate this up. Other way. So yeah, I'll just bring these like bits up for a few, so that way you can, well, when you tab these in, it's easier. Okay, but now we're going to flip it to the bottom for a quick second, because now we're going to work on this. So just bring this whole bit around, down, right there. Right there. Okay, so that way it's upside down. Now, split the legs. Bring it out, bring it out, bring it in, and you can just kind of bring these toes forward, but you don't want to bend at that joint. Bring down. So now you see there it is. Now we have clearance for the next few steps. Dab, 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 swirl. Yes. So now you want to get his head into this like little cavity right there, and literally almost every time I did it, I actually popped off his head. So just bring that down like so. That will give you the clearance to bring these bits back, and now align with the bottom peg hole right there. See that, so that one just align them with the bottom peg hole. I'll bring these out at the angle for a quick second. Align them with that bottom peg hole on both sides. Sides there. Okay. And I rotate this one a little bit too much. Okay. We can at least peg the whole arm parts in. Okay, let me align these pegs up and then straighten. Just repeg everything in. Now the reason why I left that up is so I can at least see what I'm doing for this whole bit. Make sure everything like gets squeezed in. The roof. Mixing drum, which that's not aligned. It should be. That's fine. I'll bring these bits out because we gotta do a few more steps before we tab them together. Up. So yeah, you can see there's everything fully tabbed in. I feed a little. Oh my god, Josh. My apologies. I should have stopped at 13. Wait, what? Wait, what? You went to 11? Oh. Jesus. Yes, Josh. Good thing you're on that. Okay. There. So I just realized that I was off camera. Okay. Onto this side. Josh, jeez. Yes. Beware the spray. So you can see there is. Here, I'll see if I can align. Kind of show up this tab here. Inch for it a little bit. There is this little tab right there on that wheel that will go into a slot on the leg. Right there's a slot cut out, so just line that up and peg that on to there wheel. So that way that will form a little connector, which I can see one of these sides isn't aligned up. Bill's jokes. You do everything off camera. Why are you handing it off so they can do the work, Josh? Josh, there's no one else in this room. It's just me. Plus, granted, there's like, I can like, if I need to put pressure on getting a part tabbed in, I can do it a lot easier off camera instead of in front of camera. There's literally no one else in this room. It's literally just me who does these reviews. in gaming. I just wanted to make sure, because also I have like the instructions right next to me, so. But one part won't tap in, so taking it like off camera is not. There's no one in this room. It's just me and a bunch of transformers. They could transform themselves. That would save me a bunch of time. But it's also just so I can like make sure everything's quickly aligned instead of taking me hours to line it up. Yeah, Josh, it's literally just me in this room. Okay, there, but I got that whole assembly backpacked in. I had to align a few pieces up. Okay. Alright, so now you could see there is like a notch between these wheels. There is that little notch right there. Now you just want to align that up. So you just want to make sure the foot's up like this configuration. And just bring this up and then angle it in on that tab. There, so you can see that will is just a resting place more than anything. Bring it up, out, on for that slot. Now you want to have a little room. Tab. And granted, you can look from the other side of the leg. So just shrink. It disappears. There, that should be fully tabbed in. Granted, I'll really find out when I do the play mode. But yeah, you want it something like that so you can see it's like sitting square, pegged right there. Bring these bits down. Now just to finish everything up. Bring this bit in, this bit in, the hinge, make sure that's hinged down. Something like that to the front. And just bring this bit down with that bit. So that way you can like kind of fill in these gaps. A little bit, bring that back there. So you can see the silver's now aligned. Last bit. Take the front of the cab, you can see there's two tabs right here, right there. I peg into two slots at the back of the mixing of the lower barrel. That will help lock everything in. So just align and peg in. Align and peg. Align and peg, and believe it or not, which is the last bit, which granted, now you just bring now for the last step. Granted, so that way it looks like that from the back. Granted, there's still one last step. It's the hardest step of all. That's why I saved it for now. Just bring this down. That doesn't really need to be a step. So now, here's stairs. Well, I'll save that for last. Or that's the pulley. So there's the legs, there's that. Actually, I believe these are how far they should be. Because there is a certain way this connects to combine mode. There's the back of the legs, there's that cab, there's the back of the mixing drum, which that's not fully aligned up. There we go. Just to have lowered enough. So now, and then the smokestack's just got out of place. Just realized that. Too, but there, that's Mixmaster's transformation to combine mode. Okay, let's take a look at the details. See the red, the green right there, like that. There. Grammar feature. Nice and fast. Okay. There's that. There's all the eyes of Debbie. Stay right there. Green, 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 green. There, I'm gonna see if I can get the light a little better on the head in the dark area. There, that's all of the eyes. There's what, around 5 eyes. So yeah, it's 10 eyes. So yeah, you can see there's all 5 done. There's the teeth. So now there's a little bit of articulation. Mouse can close that far. It can open that far. So yeah, it's really nice detail. Granted, it's the cannons can still that could do that to fill the back of Mixmaster. No, granted, that's how it was in raw, but anyways, there's that. Or if you actually lower this and then hinge this bit up, so that way it kind of gives it like the raise. The teeth are pushed up a little bit, which so that way if you want, you can get them straight or provide them pushed up a little bit. So that way when you're just looking straight at you, there, it will stand. I'm just seeing if I can get it a little bit. Oh, just please work. There's his hand. So yeah, it's gonna be way off camera. Should probably want to even film it here for my mode. Yeah, let me see if I can bring these claws back a little bit so we can like get the stand. That's Devastator's head. I'll rotate it forward. That's his head. Alright. Okay, now if you do recall in the movie, when you see him in the movie, there was like the green drum piece right there's that green with like the few gears right behind, that's it right around here. That comes with Overlord. So Overlord, there is a DNA item kit for this figure, or this combiner, which I do have it, but I won't show it until it's like on an individual review. For this, there we go. Admit you found. Admit you already out at him. I did not. That could be Devastator. He's smiling. Well, that could be Devastator. That could be Mixmaster. Devastator's head, because he is smiling at you. Or maybe he's just gonna grind you up and then eat you and then do that. I did not. Anyways, that's it for him. Granted, the drums, the back of the drums don't align up. Yeah, so we'll see what the rest looks like, because I do have a list right on my phone, which I could quickly pull that up. But yeah, so we'll see what will be the next spot. And then who DM'd me on Insta? Oh my god, Mixmaster turned into 2Master. Anyway, Josh, I just saw you message me on Insta. I just responded right now. But, so yeah, there's that. Anyways, comment, like, subscribe. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord, to my Discord server. But yeah, so we'll see what else what else will be the reviews, because here I can actually pull up that schedule of upcoming reviews, which granted they're in like certain order. And I'm doing them, so like next Thursdays will be the Constructicon Scavenger, and then the following will be, I'm just telling you what the order, Levinon Homo 2. Studio Series Scavenger, then Jet, Shatter, then Scrapper figure, then Sentinel Prime, then Blitzwing, and then the Overload figure, Overload, is what they call them, or Overlord. And then the Devastator review, then the upgrade kit for Devastator, and then Studio Series Dino. So I'm really booked until Studio Series Dino. Dino, Vapors Mirage. Anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. You can also find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch. The Ultimate Wolf. I'll put all those links in the description. This has been the Studio Series Mixmaster number 5 out of the construction run so far. So Thursday will be number 6 and 2 more. Then I can finally slap all these guys together to make a Studio Series Devastator. But yeah, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. There is a playlist for the Studio Series Constructicons, well, Studio Series Devastator. Or I'll probably call it the Road to Devastator, maybe. Yeah, I'll probably do it like that. And then I do have a playlist for the Studio Series, all of the Studio Series figures reviews, and I will be doing it in their order, like how they specifically released. But yeah, that's been Mixmaster. Next will be the Upper Torso, which that is probably going to be a pain to film on camera. Oh, wish me luck when they do that. But yeah, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming, and I'll be back, well, yeah, tonight with more Shop Clusters, maybe finishing it tonight, too. Only 6 more left. But yeah, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming.